Shit, long time no see. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Well, I forgot to say welcome back to the channel, but you know I'm tweaking. Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG, TikTok, bottom of the video. We're gonna hop right back into it. So, yeah, I ain't made one of these, my regular videos, daily videos in about a week. Something like that. I posted a vlog yesterday, but I just been outside, bro. I just needed to reset low key, lock back in. No, I got y'all. So today we will be doing another body cam footage video because I know y'all love these so much, and we will be doing it on the new Druski one that dropped. So obviously this ain't, like I told you, like body cam footage usually takes some time. This is from October 24, I'm pretty sure, where Druski was pulled over in the Atlanta area for running a stoplight. So what ends up happening, October 21st, 2024. So what ends up happening, obviously, I'll cut up the clips and all that, put that in here for y'all. The first thing that happens, he runs the stop sign, obviously, or red light, one of them two. The cop pulls him over. He's in a 2023 Hummer EV. That bitch nice too. He got that bitch in the little like camo wrap joint. That whole night, that whole hard.
Good morning, sir. How you doing? So I'm Officer William with the Atlanta Police Department. I pulled you over because you rolled through that stop sign right there at Ivy and North Stratford. Okay, now when I run the registration, it comes back suspended and no insurance. Have insurance for the vehicle? Can I see that? Can I get your driver's license, sir? It's a newer car. Gotcha. I don't know which one it is. Is that it? Yeah. That's the vehicle stuff. Who are you insured with? I'm not sure. We were trying to hurry to the airport. Gotcha.
So, really, the whole instance, very much Druski is very, respectable, and it's really nothing too crazy going on. He's not. The only thing is, so what ends up happening, Druski has a suspended license, and he ends up getting in trouble for it. So, the only thing that had me a little questionable, but I guess when you're of status like this, you have a team, so your team is in charge of this. But I just know somebody, well, my mama kind of helped me out with that, but I still know a little more than he do about, who he's insured, who the car is insured by, and, what's going on with it, the status of it exactly, and as well as, like, I don't know, his team just, I was like, boy, if I'm here about to get my license suspended and get taken to jail, nigga, you could like do a lot more of explaining to me, goddamn it, what's going on with my insurance. Shit, that's just how I feel about it. I've been like, boy, you could say something though. Damn, man, you ain't helping me out at all.
Yeah, he said saying it's suspended and no license. Or no valid insurance. It's got suspended registration.
I think it's kind of like a signifying. Yeah, that's sort of like
Should I call him?
No, but I'm just like, I had a lot of these calls from Chris and Olga. It's like, hey, I'm asking that 700 times straight. So hold on, I'm in there.
Do you know who their insurance? You know who the vehicle is insurance with?
Hold on a second, I'm just looking. It should be insured with Progressive.
Progressive?
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second, Eric.
So, but yeah, like I said, suspended license. So he had a suspended license, so they end up having to book his ass and take his ass downtown. So really the funniest thing about this, and I say kudos to the officer, because one, the officer did admit he knew who he was, but the officer was being very respectful. You could see by the phone calls he was taking to the sergeant, things he was trying to do things the right way. And so, kudos to the officer. I don't usually give a lot of kudos to police officers, but this is one time I will.
Okay.
Hey, Sarge. So I pulled over a vehicle. It's that comedian from Druski. From Druski. I don't know if you ever watched him. There's like a bunch of like comedians and whatnot. He's grown to be pretty big. He's a black guy. So pulled him over for running the stop sign. And then when I run it, it comes back with no valid or suspended registration and no valid insurance. I was able to verify his insurance. Then when I run his driver's license, it comes back suspended.
What's suspended for?
For FTA.
Does it say what the FDA is for?
No, it doesn't. It just says FTA, but I do know that he is a big time like comedian based out of Atlanta.
Alright, I assume you're calling me because your supervisors aren't answering.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there a service surrender date?
No.
You said yes or no?
No service or surrender date.
Do you want to take the car and give him copies, and then that way his license gets sent back to the state?
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not taking his car. His car does have valid insurance on it, so I'm going to give him a couple of citations for running the stop sign, suspended registration, giving me an expired driver's license, and then and that's really it. And I'm going to take his driver's license and cut him a copy and get the other guy in the car to drive his car.
Okay, I was getting ready to ask that one right there. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm just making sure with you that is cool.
Okay. As long as when he leaves you, he is not operating a motor vehicle.
I got you.
Okay.
I copied that. Thanks, Art.
And but I will say, you know, what was the funny thing was, so like I said, they ended up having to book him, so he had to get in the back of the police car, and this nigga, this nigga couldn't fit, man. Yo, I ain't gonna like. I'm not on here to fat shame niggas or nothing like that. And it's not really because he was fat. Because honestly, it kind of really was because he was tall. Them police cars, they need to do a better job of that. Because I don't know how. Obviously, I don't know this nigga in person. But if I had to predict, he's somewhere like the 6'2", 6'3" area. So the fact that a 6'3" nigga, yes, okay, yeah, he is got some weight to him. But the fact that a 6'3" nigga is just struggling to get in the back seat of a police car is kind of wild to me, in my personal opinion. But yeah. Other thing though, when he was talking to this nigga, he was like, "Nah, you're a pretty big guy."
I'll call you back. Just turn around for me. I'm gonna give you 2 handcuffs. All right.
Yeah, sir, what do we do with the car?
All right, so give me a second. All right, just stay in the car for me. All right. Come on. Give me a second. So the vehicle, so I cleared the vehicle for having the insurance on the vehicle. All right. So would you like your guy that's sitting in the passenger to take the car?
Yeah, he can take it home. My house is literally right there.
Hop in. I know you're a pretty big guy, and it's not going to be too comfortable. I gave you 2 handcuffs, so don't tear your shoulders up.
Should I just lay down?
If you like to.
Is there a way I can put the handcuffs in the front?
No, that corner. Yeah, we can't do that on the policy. If you want to lay down, I'm cool with that for right now.
Yeah, because my legs are too long.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know how. Like, I guess when you're aware of that, and I guess Druski is because people make jokes about it. He makes jokes about it. So I guess that doesn't really bother him anymore. But I don't know. The pretty big guy shit was kind of funny to me. But yeah, honestly, bro, it really won't too much from this body cam. Druski, just end up getting booked. Obviously, this happened in 2024. We ain't really hear nothing of it. So obviously, he got out same day. He was trying to make a flight. I don't know if he ever made the flight, but he said it was for a night commercial. And I do remember that nigga being a night commercial. So whenever we find that, Or no, I ain't gonna say whenever we find that, but you know, that's basically it for it. That's all I gotta say though. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG TikTok about the video, and we out.